Well, everyone, here we are, the final part of Deja Vu. It's time to solve this little mystery and clear Ace Harding's name. Oh boy. Well, last time we rescued a woman that was trapped in a Mercedes Benz. She was gagged, unconscious, but alive. So we were able to get her out of there, and she told us to take her home, which is this home right here. However, the butler wouldn't let us in, so we had to knock him out. Yeah. But while we were in there, we were able to collect a lot of evidence, and I'm talking a lot of evidence. And one of those pieces of evidence turns out to be a ransom note, which I've already read in the previous part. So, if you need a quick recap of last time, well, you're gonna have to watch that entire part of the video just to know what went down. Alright, so it's time to go back to Peoria Street, the street where it all began. Alright, so without further ado, let's click on move, get back into that taxi cab. I think we have plenty of coins. Alright, so I'm back in the cab. The hack in front seems nervous. Why though? Why is he so nervous? Well, anyways. Let's speak with him. The driver said bluntly, "Hey mister, where you want to go?" Alright, so let's head back to Peoria Street. The cabbie accelerates. As you arrive at your destination, he looks at the meter and says, "Here you are. You owe me 75 cents. Alright, so let's see. We gotta use coins and put it right here. The driver begins counting the fare. 1, 2, 3 quarters. Thanks a lot, pal. Alright, we can finally leave. And there we go. Alright, so we're back at Peoria Street. Alright, so let's move on. Let's go this way. Alright, we're in the gun shop. Now we're in the newspaper stand, and we are back at Joe's bar, right where we're supposed to be going to. Alright, so alright, let's go inside. Alright, so if you remember that little spot we were in, now is the time to enter that little area. And I mean the sewers. Oh yeah, it's that time. The time has finally come to enter the sewers. The sewer that you're in smells really, really bad. Alright, so we're finally in the sewers. Okay, so alright, so now we gotta move down. So how do I do I go this way? Oh dear, great Scott! Your way is blocked by a ferocious sewer alligator. Alright, so how do we take it down? Well, there are 2 ways, and I don't think one is gonna work. But we don't have a choice but to take down this alligator, sewer gator. and use it on the crocodile, well, the gator himself. Click, you pull the trigger, but it seems empty. Oh dear. Well, thankfully I bought some ammo, I hope. I know I have another gun here somewhere. Aha, there it is. Okay. Now I can finally use it here. Blam! And down goes the gator. You just saved your own life. The alligator would have had you for brunch if you didn't fire. Nobody heard the gunshot as you were deep in the sewers. Yeah, hate to do this, but it was the only way. But anyways, if you were playing the Mac version, if I remember correctly, yeah, like I said, well, as I mentioned in part 3 of my Crash Bandicoot playthrough, I was on vacation, so there's a lot I forgot, so bear with me on this. Or in this case, cut me some slack. Alright, anyways. Alright, so we can finally... So we're finally inside the sewers. Okay, so... Alright, so you're inside the sewer, and feels like there's no other way to move on. Well, to go through, but forward. Alright, so we're back in. This time, let's head right. Ah, alright. You're inside of the sewer. You better be careful where you step. Alright, so here we see 2 pipes. Let's see. I wonder if we can go up. Let's see. You're in a cold, clammy sewer. Alright. It can't be moved if it's not open. Oh, well, I gotta open up this thing here. There we go. The manhole is now open. Alright, we can finally move. Let's see where this will lead us. Alright, you're in a dark alley. Okay, let's move forward. Oh, we're back at Max Bar. Let's see if we can open up this sewer here. Oh, we can. Cool. I wonder if I can point here. Let's see. There it goes. Alright, let's go down here. Okay, I hope you're wearing your boots. Oh boy. Let's go this way. Oh wait, never mind. Let's go down here. Gotta go to this middle square here. Alright, there we go. Let's go right. With another ladder, huh? Let's go left. Oh wow, I'm a little stuck here. Okay, there it goes. Go back? Ooh. You're in the deepest part of the sewer. Okay, let's go up. Oh, never mind. But I wonder. Let's examine here before we do anything crazy. The sewage looks really deep right here. You could probably throw something in and never see it again. Really now? So what can I throw away, I wonder? Alright. One thing I wonder is, what can I throw away here? Let's see. Well, I think it's time to throw away some evidence. Alright. Yeah, I think this is the part where I have to throw away some evidence. Okay, so alright, so I guess I should get rid of things that I don't really need. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what you need to have on hand is, yeah, it's a long list, but I have to read it. The coat stays, coins stay, the lighter stays, the wallet stays, the key number 1 stays. Let's see. The key cards 1 through 3 stay. The card, the pencil, all of the medicines that you have left, along with the capsules. Any bullets still remaining. The notes 1 through 3. No, I'm sorry. The keys 1 through 4. I mean through 5. The diary, the files 1 through 4. The letters 1 through 1 and 2. The memo. Let's see. Alright, so I don't really need the hanky, the sunglasses, so I can just let's see, use, let's see, sunglasses. There we go. You can't do that here. So how do I get rid of it? Okay, so maybe if I leave the sunglasses here. You ask yourself, where can you leave it? Alright, discarded the sunglasses. Cool. Alright, so the hanky I don't really need, because the list that doesn't really specify the hanky, because I'm not looking at it here. Hold on 1 second. Nope. The hanky is not part of the list, so this stays. The hanky has been discarded. The coat stays, the key, the card. Okay. What else do I don't really need? Let's see. Capsules, the cosmetic. It doesn't. The list that doesn't say anything about the cosmetic. Okay, so the cosmetic. Okay, I discarded the cosmetic because the list does not say the cosmetic. Let's see, the snapshot. The snapshot. Let's see. Does the snapshot really? Let's see, the coat, the coins, the lighter, the wallet, key card 1, card, key card 2, pencil, key 3, all the medicines that may remain, capsules, any bullets still remaining, note 3 and 4, key number 5, the diary, file 4, key 4, memo, letter 1 and letter 2. Okay, so there's some stuff that I don't really need. So I'm gonna have to be really, really careful here. So, well, thankfully I can just like reload my save state just as an in case. So, the snapshot. Don't really need that. Nor the map. Okay. The magazine. Don't need that. Alright. Anything else? Alright, so gun number 3, because I bought those, so earring. I don't think the earring was part of the evidence. The bookmark, I don't really need that. Alright. The diary stays. Photo. Did it say the photo? Let's see. Photo. Nope. Photo is not part of it. Alright. Let's see. Let's move forward. Files 1 through 7. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The ones that I need with me are. Let's see. File number 4 is what I need. And that's it. Anything else is just useless. Alright, so let's get rid of file 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm sorry. Let's see. File 2. Alright. File 3. Alright. Because I'm really trying to pay attention here. Let's see. Leave file 4 alone. Everything else can just... Okay. Let's see. I gotta be really careful though. What evidence I shut down. But again, keep in mind, I can always reload my save file just as an in case. Alright, the gag I don't really need. Unless it specifies. Nope. Alright, the glasses. I don't need any glasses, so. Because I think you need like the correct evidence. So, the ball pen I don't really need. But I do need that memo. Briefcase, that's not on the list. Alright. Some candy here. The tissue. Unless it really specifies it. No, no tissue. Alright. The candy box I don't really need. And that should be it. Unless there's something I'm missing here. Let's see. Oh, I have everything I need. But again, if I can always reload my save state should something go wrong. Alright, so we can finally get up there and head towards the police. Oh, great. Suddenly a mugger steps in front of you. Ma always told me it was wrong to steal, but she also told me it was wrong to kill. So just give me all your money. But I need my coins, so... Socko! The mugger pounced on you as though he were doing a swan dive. You'll be out cold for a while. Oh, great. Looks like I lost all my coins. Oh, that's just great. All your money is gone. What a lousy day. Well, thankfully I can just re-get all the coins. So, I guess I'll be right back when I've collected all, at least some coins. So, okay, I'm back. Yeah, I had to discard everything again, or the stuff I don't really need. Alright, so let's head towards the police station now. Let's see, which is the way to the police station. Alright. I think I'm supposed to go right? There it is. You're standing in front of a police station. Okay, so can I move forward? There we go. What? You're in a police station. They are pleased to see you. They want to hear your story. But there was too little evidence for Sternwood and Vickers to be suspected. The cops found some evidence and they suspect you committed Joey Siegel's murder and kidnapped Mrs. Sternwood. The bad blood between you and Siegel was well known. It doesn't take them long to bring you before the judge. You're given 3 consecutive life sentences. Good job. And that is your bad ending. Oh boy. Okay. So let's continue on here. Let's see, what was I missing, I wonder? Well, there's only one way to find out, but I'll be right back. Yeah, it turns out that there was something missing, and that was letter number 1. And guess where that one is? Right here. Right in this very mailbox. I had to open it. There was an envelope there, which is known as envelope 2. I opened it and there was letter 1, which is another major piece of evidence that I really needed. Alright, so let's take a look at what is in that letter. So, this is something that I forgot to read, but here we go. Let's see. Let's find letter number 1. Here it is. Let's examine it. Let's see. This ransom note reads, Sternwood, we have your wife. You have 24 hours to collect $20,000. If you contact the police, she's dead. Be standing at the corner of Peoria and Elm at exactly 12 midnight. Have the ransom in a briefcase. There you'll be contacted with further instructions. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now I'll be right back. I'm going to discard what things I don't really need. So, yeah. Okay, I'm back. Alright, time for the moment of truth. Now that I have letter 1, hopefully that should help with clearing my name. Otherwise, there's going to be problems. Alright, so without further ado, let's open up those doors and see what happens. And there we go. You're in the hands of the police. The evidence you've brought to them proves to be interesting. In the courtroom where you wind up during the trial of the kidnapping of Mrs. Sternwood and the murder of Joey Siegel, 3 bits of evidence proved valuable. The diary from Vickers' bungalow, the blackmail letter, and the timetable from Sternwood's bedroom. These 3 items put together paint the picture of a plot by Sternwood and Vickers to kill Mrs. Sternwood and Siegel, and to make you take the fall for it. The diary and the blackmail letter provided the motive for such actions. The timetable indicated how they did it. Sternwood and Vickers were grilled on the witness stand. The weight of the evidence and the skilled tactics of your lawyer made Vickers admit to the crime. Way to go, Ace. And thus, you see on the newspaper of the Chicago Tribune, Ace Clear's name. The Ace Harding School of Investigation certifies as fully... Okay, because of your excellent skills, the case is laid to rest. And here we see a certificate. Certifies as a fully qualified private investigator with full privileges and honors. And there you see the name of the game, Deja Vu. Congratulations, Ace. You're off the hook. Since the case drew national interest, your name is seen on every paper in the country. Who could have asked for anything more? Ace Harding's my moniker. Once a boxer, now a private eye. Siegel lost his life for a mere 20 grand, so I'm off the hook. The town's really quiet all of a sudden, like nothing's happened. But crime will never cease here. It's hunting its next victim right at this very moment. Ace Harding's my moniker. The next case is just around the corner. Somebody had better look out. The end. Oh boy, what a game, really. And the mistakes I've done. But anyways, the case has been solved. Ace Harding has cleared his name of a crime he didn't commit. But what's next for good old Ace Harding? Well, that's for the second game to figure out what to do as he travels to Vegas, really. But that's a visual novel story for another time. But anyways, that is it. That is Deja Vu, and I'm going to put Visual Novel Fridays again on hold until the next story. Because keep in mind, when it comes to choosing these visual novel games, I need to make sure that everything stays appropriate in a way. So whenever I pick a game, I practice on it, and once I feel that I'll be ready to have it ready for Visual Novel Fridays, well, I'll put up the first part. Alright, so thank you for tuning in on this playthrough of Deja Vu. Hope you enjoyed it. Wow, I sure did. Well, until then, everyone, take care, see you next story, and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care, and God bless.